much.
Question 4 is very similar to question 3 in terms of how do you feel about it. So I'll skip to question 5, and we can go back if we have time. But question 5, because black musicians performed in front of segregated but sold-out crowds of screaming, ecstatic teenagers, it became impossible to maintain a strict color line in the South. The petrified parents of white teenagers picketed Nat Cole's concerts with signs that read "Rock and Roll breeds integration" and "Ask your preacher about jungle music." Asa Carter, a notorious anti-Semite and racial terrorist who served as head of the North Alabama White Citizens Bill and later became Governor George Wallace's speechwriter, wrote against sensuous Negro music in his magazine, The Southern. Rock and roll, he said, appealed to the base in man and encountered animalism and vulgarity. So, what similarities, if any, do you see in the disdain surrounding Nat Cole's music and his performance compared to the untimely death by murder of Jordan Davis? He was shot multiple times because his music was deemed threatening by white men like Dunn.
Whew, Randy. I'm gonna let you answer that, Georgette.
Oh, just throw me in there. Okay. Well, if you think about Nat Cole's music, and according to the description here in the text, it says he tried to make his performance as non-threatening and non-sexual as possible, but still he was, you know, held up as the fictional rapist as opposed to the real rapist, and that had been propagated in throughout here. I kind of lost my thought. And it speaks to the power of music too, where the segregationists wanted to categorize it, you know, as sensuous, you know, Negro music, jungle music. It's going to, you know, debase, you know, our precious children, our women, and then to compare that to Michael Dunn. Here's a man who's standing his ground, you know, exercising that right that was given to him, he feels, and listening to music by people he doesn't like, and it's invading his space. So he does what he does. He takes their life. You know, he shoots at them, takes the young man's life, and he feels no regret.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's striking the blow for the people who think like him against the mongrelization of America, which is what they think. What you know, rap music, I guess, I guess it was categorized in the news as thug music. Well, the difference between Nat King Cole's music and the music that this young man was playing, you know, rap, you know, Nat King Cole is smooth, you know, who's it harming is beautiful. You know, it's not controversial, although they tried to make it controversial.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas rap music, it wants to be controversial because it has a message to say, whether it's negative or positive. You know, they talk about everything. And so that's the difference I saw. In
I think once again, you know, the white individual feels that it's their civil duty to check a black person, and the parameters of that checking and this prescription for what they deem as a problem is left up entirely to that white individual. So that white individual deems that you know, what the black person is doing in this particular case, listening to music if that white person deems that that is a threat, or that doesn't, jibe with, what white folks want, then they feel that they're within their rights, to eliminate that problem. American whites collectively and individually have never had a problem with exercising violence against black people. So the similarity in the case of Nat Cole's music and the white sentiment then, and black folks' music today, white folks feel the same way. They feel an obligation, a civic duty, to a personal duty, to check a black person, and to render a decision. Oftentimes, that decision is one of kill a black person. That's a reality. It doesn't matter the time or the season. It's a reality. It's something that we've had to live with, ever since we've come, into this country.